Oh, heavens no. When life annoys, top up your joy. I should just take my joy, shouldn't I? Percy! Percy!
What have you been up to? No one's seen you for hours.
Nose to the grindstone, you know.
Then why haven't I heard a single whoosh through the door since 10 o'clock? Did you forget we're having Deirdre's birthday party?
Oh.
We've got a piñata.
Right. Brilliant. Of course.
Have you forgotten your joy?
Of course not. Stuck as a bug on a drug.
Well, come on then, finish up.
Just have a few more pages. I know you're very busy.
Then don't take too long to finish.
Aha! The power cell's empty.
Well, what will you do?
I'll get a new one.
There is now a curfew in effect at night. Any civilian on the streets between...
We're brothers. I'll always look after you, you know that.
Now that I recall, you were a rubbish goalkeeper at school too, weren't you?
How does she know?
Well, I expect you in the conference room presently. Don't dawdle. You don't want to miss the piñata.
Wasn't Prudence supposed to be coming back today? I made her a welcome back card. Do you think the canister wonders what life's like outside the tube? Of course, he'd have to break the tube to get out. That would break it for everybody. That little shit. He wants my view. Whatever happened to you, Prudence? You're not coming back, are you, Prue? But where did she go?
No, no, leave me alone. I took my joy. No, leave me alone. No. Oh, hi, Arthur.
We seem to be a bit behind in our work now that you mention it. Odd. I never noticed that.
How do you get sailors to drink lime juice?
We should fix that, or empty the bucket at least.
They're not going to get up there rum, are they? Even if it tastes a bit limey. And once they were drinking their daily round of lime.
There you are. You nearly missed the piñata. It's the most adorable Spanish custom. Uncle Jack did a whole show about it. You smash it until all the candy comes out. Come on, hit it! Hit it! Hit it!
Give it a whack! Hit it! Stop.
You are off your joy. Take one of mine. Oh, my lord. He's a downer. Call security. We've got a downer.
Take your joy. Take your joy.
Probably a bad time to ask for that raise. Good Christ. I can't believe I'm still alive. More or less.
So,
Ow.
let's take a look.
Feels like I lost an argument with a train.
What's going on in the
I
village
can't
of
go
Harrow?
back.
Well,
I've got to get out of
selling
here.
and buying, of course, and wandering hither and thither, and marketing and talking about the weather, and smiling and laughing, of course. I insist on it. But at 3, I hope you'll all take a quick break for our daily recreation activities. Today we'll once again all gather round the telly for a rousing round of Simon Says. So, I wish I could join you good people. Actually, I will join you. I'll be doing it from this chair. I'll be calling the tune, if you will. Just like every day. I'll be your Simon. Except when I'm not. And don't forget, there'll be cake and prizes for all winners, and everyone's a winner, and everyone will be there. So don't miss it, or the villagers will break your legs. And then where will you be when Simon says, jump like a frog? Well, you'll be writhing on the ground, won't you? But seriously, unless you have an awfully good reason, such as being recently deceased, do be a sport at 3 o'clock, won't you? We love your company. And now, the brilliant new song from our favorite new band. See you soon.
Blimey. It's Mrs. Stokes. And it looks like she's gone off her rocker. I seem to have done a lovely job of breaking this door. I suppose I won't be getting out that way.
Well, if it's you, then just excuse yourself and take your joy right away. You'll be as right as rain in no time. But what if it's not you? Well, the first thing to do is ask the downer, have you had enough joy today? Most sensible people will realize they've forgotten their morning joy. After all, forgetfulness can happen to any of us. In fact, it's a sign you're taking your joy. So remind them and they'll take their joy right away and, yes, problem solved. But what if the person won't take his joy? Well then, you need to step up and do your patriotic duty to your fellow citizen of Wellington Wells. If you can see a policeman or a doctor, simply notify them that there's a downer in the area, and yes, they'll take care of the rest.
Oedipus didn't know what he was doing. He
Strange.
threw out his eyes anyway, didn't he?
Like we're all just pawns on a chessboard.
Spare us some V-meat, would you? I'm eating for two, you know.
I just want them to stop screaming.
I hope you like this sort of thing.
I wish I'd died in the bombings.
It's a tale told by an idiot, full of sound and fury, signifying nothing.
The meat hot. The meat cold. The meat in the pot.
At least we have our memories, right?
Welcome to the Special Operations Executive. You're the new agent, aren't you? Alfie, what's his name? Great. Here are the other agents. This is Charlie Croker, Jack Carter, Gonville Bromhead, Joe Vandeleur, and Nigel Powers. But we're missing Peachy. Peachy Carnahan. He's been kidnapped, and you have to rescue him. All right? Brilliant. Here's everything you need to rescue Peachy.
I don't know you.
Remember bread? Why won't you go away?
I don't believe we...
Danger of some border
I don't don't know you.
It's easy. You take the goats across first.
I am in Paris. I don't believe we've had the pleasure.
Needed their rum, didn't you? They're not going to give up their rum, are they? Even if it tastes a bit limey. And once they were drinking their daily rum with lime juice, well, they got to liking it. That was called grog. Yes, and that's why we Brits are called limeys, because we learned to put limes in our grog. Citrus fruits are just packed with vitamin C. So, why are you getting scurvy when you're not on the boat? Well, I'm afraid some of you have been a bit naughty. You're eating bread and meat and you're not having a traditional English two-veg. Some of you aren't even eating your potatoes. Imagine that. Well, bread does not contain vitamin C. And if you're eating millet bread or moss cakes, well, they taste perfectly acceptable.
Fuck off!
They're not good sources of the sea.
I don't believe we've had the pleasure.
Liquid meat does not contain any vitamin C at all. Canned and preserved meats are generally very poor sources of vitamin C.
Mum, Dad,
You are on
I've come home.
discovering a
Well,
strange
don't you worry, dearie. Everything will be all right from now on.
Back off, you. Get off, you!
Fog's probably starting to roll in about now.
Bugger off! You're getting on my nerves. Why won't you go away?
I can't
Wouldn't even know
possibly
what to
accept
do
that.
with this.
Oh, get some sleep, Arthur. You're gonna make stupid mistakes.
I don't recall inviting. I'm calling the authorities. Nobody listens anymore.
Ow!
Listen.
Wolf! Wolf!
You don't belong here. Get out.
We've come to the end of our time! We've come to the end of our time!
I'm calling the I don't recall inviting you.
We're not a bloody bread and breakfast, are we? Do we look like a bread and breakfast? No? So get out! You're not the bloody help. We're not a bloody bread and breakfast, are we? So get out! It's time! Sleep! Dream!
It's not personal. Needs must when the devil drives. Except for the night, we would never know the stars. Just, watching the day go by.
Mind the side effects. Oh, but there's a big one we don't mention, isn't there?
God, I'm knackered. Where's a bed? Now I lay me down to sleep.